Hi, Judy from Witch Peacecraft. Well, I'm being tagged by Karen Pruden to do the 20 questions. Karen has a small channel and she's from Canada. So I'll put a link in the description below to her channel. Go over, check her out, say hello, and say you saw me do the 20 questions. I watched Jane from Scraptastic, and she did say if you watch the video, you're tagged. But I ignored it. I thought I was going to get away with it, but apparently not. So here goes. Question 1. I've had to make some notes and I did do a bit of Googling. What does your name mean? Well, my name officially is Judith, but no one calls me that. I always get called Judy. I only ever got called Judith when I was in trouble with my parents. It's Jewish and that means Jewish woman. Now, I Googled. It also means dynamic, bright, enterprising, outgoing. Definitely not me. Generous and altruistic, maybe. Never directly striving for wealth because money is a means to an end. That would be me the last 5 years. Question 2, where are you from? I live in Cairns, far north Queensland, in Australia, which is up towards the top of the east coast and is commonly known as where the rainforest meets the Great Barrier Reef. Where were you born? I was born in Rotherham, Yorkshire, England. My parents immigrated in 1966 with 9 children, and number 10 was born here. What would your parents have called you if you'd been a boy? This is question 4. What would they have named you? Well, I have 2 older sisters and 2 older brothers, and then there's a 5-year gap, and I came along, and the rest of my siblings. The one after me is Michael, so I guess if I'd been a boy, there's a possibility I could have been called Michael. I can't ask my parents, they both passed away. What is your biggest accomplishment? Well, number 1 is my sons, of course, it's always your children, but personal biggest accomplishment would be being awarded to a bursary to the Club Managers Conference, well, the World Club Managers Conference in the industry I worked in. It's an award they do every year for about 30 nationally. When I applied, my boss said to me, you haven't a hope in hell of getting one. You don't have a university degree and they never look at anyone in this region. It's always the capital cities. Well, they did, and they awarded me a bursary. So I went to San Antonio for the World Club Managers Conference, then up to Vancouver for 4 days to look at sporting clubs, which are absolutely awesome, and then on to Las Vegas to look at casinos. 17 days, all expenses paid, with 30 other people, 29 of them having university degrees, but not me. I left school at 15 to look after my mother, and I got a job after that because I went back to school for a while and I couldn't fit in. Nursing my mother and running a household makes you grow up fast, and I had matured beyond, I guess, my peer group. I didn't really fit in. And it was later that I did night school and other things to get to where I was. My big accomplishment. What is your eye colour? Blue with some green around the edges. But my sons will tell you, when I'm angry, they go black like a witch. I don't get angry often, but they go very black. Number 7, what is your favourite candle scent? Well, I don't really have a favourite candle scent, but I do burn oils occasionally, especially if I've been spring cleaning. I usually burn citrus oils because they make the house smell nice. So I guess if I liked a candle, it'd be a citrus candle. Number 8, can you cook? Yes, I can. I like to cook. I like to try new recipes, new cultures of food, anything. But I am a shocking pastry dessert cook. I cannot do it. My mother was brilliant, but I did not inherit her skills. What is good about your life right now? Number 9, everything. I am fit. I am well. I take 1 minor medication, which I am valiantly trying to get off of. It's nothing important. I've met some great yarny friends on YouTube and locally. I like my job. I like the people I work for. Everything about my life is good. What is your sign? Star sign, I imagine they mean. I am a Taurus. I am a true Taurian bull, as stubborn as hell when I choose to be. What scares you about aging? Number 11. Nothing really, because it's a fact of life. You reach 40, you feel pretty good. You look in the mirror, you think you look pretty good. You hit 50, you look in the mirror and go, what the hell happened? That's aging. I guess if I think about end of life, because I had a nasty scare this year, it would be I would like to finish like my dad. He was 92. He lived alone. My sister did go in once a week and clean and take him shopping. He had all his mental faculties. He couldn't drive because his eyesight was poor. He volunteered once a week at a local charity shop. My sister said he worked there because the ladies used to buy him baked goods. He was out the back sorting out all the stuff. He moved in with my sister about 6 months before he died. He kept saying he was tired. I really think he had decided he had enough. But I would like to finish life like that. What is your favourite holiday? Number 12. I don't have one. I used to really like Christmas, but on December the 12th, 1999, my mother was killed in a car accident through no fault of her own going Christmas shopping. Christmas was always mum. The kids, the grandkids, meeting up mums. Her passing really threw the entire family in disarray. We really didn't know how to celebrate Christmas without her, and I still don't think we do. So I make an effort at Christmas. I probably spend too much overcompensating. We cook. My husband does a turkey in the Weber, and someone gets to pick what dessert they'd like me to make. My husband last year picked tiramisu trifle because he knows my limitations. It's my youngest son's turn this year, and he knows my limitations on dessert. So we'll see what it is. But I must admit this year's been better. I got all that great holiday yarn from Janet Lepre, and I have been making Christmassy stuff, which is not something I usually do. So I must thank her for that. What is your guilty pleasure? Travel, more travel, and more travel. I love to travel. I love to go to countries, check out the culture. I have met so many new friends traveling. I love it. But saying that doesn't mean I'm rich. We're not. We have a very modest home and a very modest income. But we are frugal and we save each year to go on a holiday. Next year, south of France. My son in London will be turning 40 and we are meeting in the south of France for his 40th bash. I would love to go to Nona's Stitching Lounge Stitch Fest that Rosie is organising in Niagara Falls in April. I'd love to go there, but unless I win lotto, I don't think I can afford it. The budget won't allow. What is your favourite show to binge watch? I don't have a favourite show, but I do like UK TV crime dramas. I like Vera and Shetland and Hinterland and Wire in the Blood. I just love it, and I will binge watch them when they come out on Netflix if I haven't already seen them on the ABC. I just love them. I don't like Midsummer Murders, and I am not a fan of Doc Martin, but I am a tragic bargain hunt follower too. It's been cancelled now, but my son in London goes, oh God, you're so tragic following that show. But I did enjoy it. So that was question 14. Question 15. What is the one thing you can't leave the house without? Bottle of water. I cannot leave the house without a bottle of water. When you live in the tropics, you have to have water with you, in the car, just with you. You never know what is going to happen. I can leave my mobile phone behind and not care. I grew up without them, so what the heck? If they want to get in touch with me, they will. But I cannot leave without a bottle of water. If I leave without water, it does my head in. I start to think I'm thirsty, I'm dehydrating. It messes with my head. I have to have my bottle of water. Are you a morning person or a night owl? I'd say I'm a night owl. I don't go to bed much before 11 or 11:30. I do get up early in the morning because I'm working. and I generally do things. My family will tell you that I am not approachable or even properly awake till 11 a.m. My personality is still asleep, and do not try and have DMs with me until 11 a.m. I'm a grump. What is your favourite movie genre? Thrillers. Anything psychological thrillers. Serial kill thrillers. I love them. I like to get involved and try and guess who did it or who is the serial killer. I love them. I don't like comedies much, but I do enjoy the occasional rom-com. Especially if it's lighthearted and it makes you feel good. What was the last thing you bought? Nope, wasn't Tim Tams. I know some of you are thinking, she bought Tim Tams. No, I bought iSharn online, but not for me. I have some happy mail I need to send out, and I was trying to do it a way that would be generous but not cost me the earth in postage, and I checked out iSharn. Now, I emailed Krista from The Secret Yarn, and she got back to me like that. Unbelievable. I couldn't believe she's such a big channel, and she answered my email straight away, because I had trouble working out how I could get iSharn to deliver directly to my happy mail recipient, and she helped me. So thank you, Krista. That was great. So a couple of people across the other side of the world are going to get iSharn. I selected for them as happy mail. I hope they like it. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? Well, Taurine women are supposed to be introverts. So until the age of 15, I was probably an extrovert. You know, big family in the middle, trying to get attention. But between 15 and 17, a lot happened in my life and changed me. And now I tend to be more cautious. I listen to people, and I really like to get to know people before I open up or put myself out there. Having said that, I can still have fun at a party without being too open. Once I've opened up to you, I trust you. So having said that, I do not trust fools gladly. And if you cross me, boy, I don't forgive. I'm sorry about that. It's just the way I am. I never forgive if you cross me. And I can be a force to be reckoned with. I'm not ashamed of it. It's just the way I am. A lot happened between 15 and 17. What is your favourite book? The Art of Happiness by the Dalai Lama. I like the Dalai Lama. He makes me laugh. I like watching his interviews. 6 years ago, I was at the airport heading for another corporate conference down south. I needed mints or something. I went to the news agency and the just display of books of his. And I bought this book. I read it on the plane and on downtown during the conference, and it got me thinking. Got me thinking about my life, where it was heading, what I was doing. It was no religious epiphany or whatever you want to call it. It was just what it was. And I liked the book, and it changed me. I've recently lent it to a friend for them to read because they're going through a difficult time. If it helps, great. If not, it's just a good read. I do have favourite authors. I like Val McDermott, a Scottish writer, and I like English writer Linda LaPlante because they write crime thrillers and serial killers are involved sometimes. So I really like those books. Having said that, I don't read nowhere near as much as I used to. I got a Kindle and then you get an iPad, and I just don't seem to enjoy screen time. I like to when I had a book on my nightstand, and I like turning the pages. So which has brought me to this year for Christmas, I'm looking at books as a present. I'd like to see more people reading, especially kids. We used to read to our boys every night when they were little, and they both love reading. So there you have it, my 20 questions. I'm a pretty boring person, so I hope you enjoyed it. I am going to issue the challenge and tag a few channels. So, Made by Mum Natalie is my first tag. Make the video. Answer the 20 questions. Now, Madonna Ballard, You've got to answer the 20 questions because I reckon your video will be hilarious. Teresa Patton, if you're well enough, make the video. It would be nice to hear from you. Now, I know she hasn't been well and she told us we wouldn't hear from her till December, but she's been pretty active on Instagram and she's looking pretty good. So if you're well enough, mate, carry down the rabbit hole. Answer the 20 questions. It'd be great to see your face on YouTube again. Penny, Kitty Mom, Penny, not you, Penny. Wake up Professor Bob and get him to do the 20 questions. He is such a wimp. I want to see Professor Bob do the 20 questions. And new to my channel, she hasn't been subscribed for long, Emily's Crochet Corner. It's a small channel and I think it'd be really good, Emily, if you did the 20 question video and get people to learn a bit about you. So there you have it, guys. It is fun. I don't know if you win friends and influence people. Might turn some people off. But sometimes you say something you shouldn't. Because this is the third time I did this video. Because when I played it back, my son went, you can't say that. It's just expressions. You say things and people take offense. So there you have it, guys. I've tried to be as honest and true and try not to offend anyone. If you are offended, I'm sorry. They're just my thoughts and feelings. So thank you for watching. Until next time, take care of each other, stay safe, and have a crafty day. Bye for now.